Hi everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with a ContemporaryAthon announcement. Let's jump right into it. Guys, my favorite videos to make of all time are ContemporaryAthon related videos. You guys know that we had our little mini edition in November, which was just a little weekend round, but it is time for another full round of ContemporaryAthon in February. As always, we always do it the week of Valentine's Day. This year is no different. ContemporaryAthon will be from February 10th to the 16th. We're going to read from Monday to Sunday. That's what we always do. For those of you that do not know or have not participated in before, this is an official round 5? Round 6. I've lost track of how many amazing rounds of this we've had. But it is time for another full round of ContemporaryAthon. If you don't know what ContemporaryAthon is a readathon where for a full week we read contemporary books. For a long time, people have been saying, like, I don't read fluffy romance, I don't do this, I don't do that. Well, now Smudathon is a thing and people are reading more contemporary romance, but contemporary books are not just romance-driven books. They are also thrillers and mysteries and nonfiction, anything told in today's society. I think contemporary is technically within the last 10 years, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, we're not talking fantasy, we're not talking like witches and wizards and all of that kind of stuff. We're not talking sci-fi and space travel, unless it's space travel that's actually possible right now. But we also don't police your TBR, so you read whatever the heck you want to read. We do have some challenges, they're very exciting. This round, we decided to throw it back to some of our favorite challenges from prior readathons, ones that you guys really loved, that you commented on and said that you enjoyed, and that we felt got like the most engagement within the readathons. So that's what we are doing this round for ContemporaryAthon. Guys, so stoked. So stoked. My co-hosts are Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads and Natasha from My Reading is Odd. We will all be doing giveaways this round. We've been doing that recently. So we will be having a giveaway on each one of our channels, I believe on our TBR videos. So stay tuned for our TBRs for ContemporaryAthon. In that video, we will each give you more instructions on how to enter and what you may win, but it is typically a book of your choosing up to $20, $25 on Book Depository, so long as Book Depository ships to your country. And that is what we are going to be doing for this particular round of ContemporaryAthon. So let's jump right into all of the challenges and all of the fun ways that you can enter. We do encourage doubling up, tripling up, whatever you want to do to be able to make this readathon a success and make it fun for you. Again, we're not going to come to your TBR and tell you that you're doing it wrong. As long as you're reading with us, that's what makes us happy. So we're going to start off with our challenge that we do every time, and that is a color on the cover. This round is green. You guys pick the shade of green you want to use, but this is going to be a green round. It felt right. It felt fresh. It felt new for 2020. So we're going to go with green. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. There's green on the cover, in the font, in a little tiny leaf on a plant. If it's green, it counts. Then we added one in from a prior round. I think it was like one of the first rounds that we did that we really like, and I think will remind us that we can explore new things, and that is to read from a new to you or debut author. So read somebody new. Just explore a different person's writing style. Maybe somebody that you have had your friends really talking about for a while. We'll get to that later. And that you want to see if you vibe with or not. So read a new to you, read a debut author, support somebody new in the author community. That's what we're going to do for that challenge. I love it. It's one of my favorite ones. I actually just got done filming a little bit earlier my favorite new to me and debut authors, and I had so much fun with it. I love finding new writers that I connect with. And then one that has been on every single ContemporaryAthon challenge list and will always, and that is to read a diverse contemporary, keeping in mind that it's also Black History Month in February. But this is to read a book by an author or about a main character whose life experiences are different than your own. That can be all different kinds of diversity in all different kinds of facets, but keep in mind to try to push yourself to read something that you maybe don't always read or from a perspective that you don't live personally. I think it's exciting to expand your horizons. So that's our forever challenge. It will always be one of our challenges. Then we are going to read a backlist contemporary title. Guys, One of my goals is to read my backlist. There are plenty of backlist titles that we all have, whether you get it from the library, whether you borrow it from a friend, whether it's already on your shelves. Read a book that you meant to get to that's over a year on your TBR. So let's try to clean up that TBR shelf. Let's try to get to some books that maybe you've been putting off in lieu of like the shiny new books that are all showing up. But read a book that's been like hanging out for a year, just waiting for you, sitting patiently. I'm thinking about like that like squeaky little penguin in Toy Story, just dusty up on the shelf, like dust it off, give it some love. Hopefully it becomes a new favorite. Let's read a backlist title. And then my personal favorite, or one of my personal favorite challenges, they're all my personal favorite challenges, let's be honest, is to read a dark, hard-hitting contemporary. This can be a thriller, it can be a mystery, it can be something where like romance maybe isn't the central focus. You guys know I've done a lot of like cry-worthy and hard-hitting contemporary recommendations here on my channel. If you want any tips or tricks on which kinds of books to steer yourself towards, I will link them in the description down below. If I've got recommendations from any prior rounds, because these have all come from prior round challenges, I'll have all of those listed down below so that you can kind of plague through my playlist of recommendations for each round and pick and choose what might work for this one. But I love a good cry in a book, and I'm kind of stoked on this one. I can't wait. Then, because it was one of our favorite ones from, I think, legitimately the last round, it is a contemporary with an illustrated cover. There are so many illustrated covers out there right now. It was a huge trend in 2019. It continues to be a huge trend in 2020. Legitimately so many options out there. If you scroll through Goodreads, your library catalog, your shelves, I promise you'll have an illustrated aspect to something on a cover of one of your contemporaries. It's like the in thing. Out are like the blurry pictures or the silhouetted people. In are all of the illustrations. I kind of really love it. And then last but not least is another one of our absolute favorites as a team at ContemporaryAthon, and that is to read a book that is beloved by somebody in the book community and then shout out that creator and or person. It could be a bookstagrammer, it could be somebody on book Twitter, it could be somebody on booktube, it could be one of the hosts, any of our favorites or recommendations or best of. All of the best of lists have just come out, so you can go and look at any of the best of lists. Pick a book that really interests you that's maybe already on your shelves, maybe a year older, maybe a diverse one. Again, you can double up, but if it's beloved by somebody in the book community, made one of those top 10, top 20, top whatever lists, then go ahead, pick that book, read that book, hopefully also love that book, and shout out that person so that we can share a little bit of love within the book community. Really excited about that one. Those are our 7 challenges. Again, just bringing back the OG best of the best for this round of ContemporaryAthon, and I'm really excited about it. Hopefully you guys are too. So again, this one will be running from February 10th to the 16th, always over the span of Valentine's Day, and we will be having a live show this time on my channel. It will be on the 15th, which is Saturday night, and it will be at 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST. We will all be hanging out, talking to you about all your contemporary reads, about how your year is going so far, just hanging out and chit-chatting. So please mark your calendars for February 15th to come and join us for a little bit of ContemporaryAthon chit-chats. Cannot wait for that. Legitimately so excited. And also stay tuned for our TBR videos for more information on the giveaway. Cannot wait to read with you guys this round. It's going to be a fantastic round for ContemporaryAthon. So excited to continue to see it grow. Cannot wait for it. But that's all the information that you need to know for ContemporaryAthon for this particular round. I hope you guys are excited. We were really, really excited to bring back some of our favorite challenges from past rounds. Hopefully you guys are excited about it too. Like I said, anything that I have in terms of recommendation videos will be listed down below because they'll probably be pertinent to helping you pick out a TBR for this particular round if you need any help. If you want recommendations for any of the specific challenges that aren't covered in one of the videos listed down below, shoot me a question in the comment section and I will be happy to help you out. And that's going to be it for this particular video, guys. I hope to see you reading with us in February, but for now, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye, guys.